Hey guys, it's Alex, and a lot of people want me to talk about the new California law, basically making any altered exhausts illegal in vehicles that are 6,000 pounds or less. So apparently this law was on the books already for a long time, and California decided to finally say, you know what, let's enforce it. And instead of getting a fix-it ticket, which I guess is what they used to do in California, where you get pulled over for altered exhaust, and they used to give you a fix-it ticket and gave you a certain amount of time to get it fixed and then inspected at a government facility and whatever. So I guess the law was kind of ramped up because of the sideshow phenomenon. So if you're on Facebook or social media in general, you see that a cop pulled over a couple and ended up saying, hey, you know, you're getting $1,000 ticket, and it's not something you can fight. It's, you know, this is a fine, or, you know, you can go to court, whatever. And he tells them why he gave him the ticket. Then he tells them the conversation is being video recorded or tape recorded. What tape? So anyway, a sideshow. What's a sideshow, right? I'm like, what the fuck's a sideshow? I'm legit getting old because I don't know what the fuck a sideshow is. So a sideshow is where people go out and watch a car do donuts in the middle of an intersection or something. And because there have been fatalities, California decided to pass a law outlawing sideshows, and anyone that has an altered exhaust with, you know, under 6,000 pounds gets a ticket because it is perceived that people that have that kind of vehicle participate in car shows. It's like, well, people in sideshows have Dodge Chargers, and exhaust, and do donuts and Mustangs. So we're going to implement a law that says, if you have an exhaust, if you have an exhaust, you know, you get $1,000 fine. Oh, wow. Now, this is why I left Massachusetts, and this is why you should leave California. In Massachusetts, if you had an altered exhaust, that means anything, a Flowmaster, anything that is in factory altered exhaust, you get a ticket. And it is up to the officer's discretion and his interpretation of the law as to why he gives you a ticket or whether he gives you a ticket or not. I got pulled over one time because I had a drag radial, or ET Street drag, you know, tire that was bias ply. It had a DOT number on it, but the cop was like, nope, I don't give a fuck if it says street tire. I don't care if it has a DOT number on it. He gave me a ticket. And I said, you know what? This state is fucked. This state is butt fucked. So you know what I did? I left. But what actually blows me away about California specifically is people stay. That's what blows me away about California. What is so good about California? It is gorgeous, and the weather is ideal. It's beautiful. People are pretty retarded, but the weather is gorgeous. So that makes people stay. That makes people buy a $500,000 one-bedroom, half-bath, where you have to, you know, shit outside house because it's near Silicon Valley, or, you know, in, you know, South California. It's beautiful. It's paradise. Then you buy a car and you want to find that, you know, buy a little exhaust, and boom, you fucking get, you know, taken for a ticket. And you're like, what the? But now, are you surprised? Are you surprised if you live in California that you got a ticket for altered exhaust when you Californians vote in retards that, let's not get a little political here, but why not? Vote in retards that allow sanctuary cities. Have you been to San Francisco? You see how many bums, how many fucking bums there are in that beautiful city? Okay, so if you're surprised, you know, it makes me laugh where people that own these cars get mad at an exhaust ticket, but don't get mad at the fact that they're fucking, the whole state is a complete pile of shit because the politicians and the people that vote them in made it that way. What also blows me away is that manufacturers of parts stay in that state. I can't imagine it's easy to operate in that state. I can't imagine a supercharger manufacturer. I'm sure there's a lot of exhaust manufacturers based in California. Why are they there and staying there if the law prohibits the use of their product in that state? That blows my mind. So my thoughts on the whole California thing is move. Don't try to change the law. You already fucked that state up. And by me saying you is you, yes, you, the people that live there, you voted these assholes in. You wanted those laws enacted. You voted that mindset. So it is up to you to either stay there and shut the fuck up and buy a Prius like everyone else or a Tesla, or get the fuck out of there and move to a state that allows some freedom, allows stuff to like let you be. Now, I moved to Florida for that exact same reason. I wasn't going to stay in Massachusetts and deal with, it's a heavily Democratic state, very liberal. They started taxing the shit out of everyone. The jobs kind of suck for someone in my industry, which was I was in the trades. So I said, well, let me not try to change the state because it's not going to happen. They outnumber me. The moron, left-leaning types they outnumber me by a ton. So why stay there and fight it? Why not just get the fuck out of there and let that state go to shit? And that's what I did, and I moved to Florida, and I'm all the better for it. I can drive here with bumper exit exhaust out the freaking top of the engine like Cletus does. I can have a diesel rolling coal, and that's the other thing. The law does not, in California, the law does not go after 6,000 pound and up vehicles, aka diesel trucks. The rolling coal, loud exhaust, dumb shit, they don't go after them. Interesting. I don't want them to go after them. I don't want them to go after anybody. But it's funny how if it's an exhaust thing and a sideshow thing, they say, well, if you have exhaust on your car, you must participate in sideshows, so we're going to discourage that behavior by making a law outlawing altered exhausts. The fuck is going on there? Guys, move. Get out of there. It's not going to get any better. It's gotten worse. I've been around. I'm 41 years old. I have seen this shit go downhill since I was in my teens. It was a badass place that everyone had the California dream. They get there and they're like, fuck this place. I'm going back home. And that's what you should do. Get the fuck out of there. But don't go to Texas. They don't want you there. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.